Welcome to the feast. I unleash. I'm a motherfucking beast.
Good morning and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, July 7th. I am 6 weeks out in 2 days, and I wanted to record a full day of eating for you guys because today is a very low carb day. It is currently 9:54 in the morning. I was up at 6:30. I did fasted cardio this morning with my ALC-CLA, which is L-carnitine and conjugated linoleic acid with an extra serving of L-carnitine because the recommended dosage is 2 to 3 grams a day, and with one serving of this I'm getting 800 milligrams. So I take this twice a day for the CLA, but I'm also getting some L-carnitine in that, but not the recommended dosage, so I supplement just pure L-carnitine as well. Just started doing that with my coach because it is an extra push to fat loss. Again, it is like your last 1% of results, but that makes a difference on stage when everyone is a super low body fat percentage and it matters. And then I also had one Super HD for my fasted cardio, BCAAs, and glutamine in my shaker, as I've shown you before and how I always do for fasted cardio. Did that, trained one client, and got back here at 9:15ish. I always run over with them just because I love them. And yeah, and I've just kind of been tidying up, getting dressed, getting my life together this morning, and now it's 10 and I'm kind of ready to eat. I'm kind of hungry, so I will show you my first meal of the day, which is my low-carb cauliflower oatmeal with no cream of wheat. And a big tip for that is use less water, because if you're not using cream of wheat, then the grains don't soak up the water, so it can get very watery with just cauliflower and egg whites. So I use less water, it comes out better. I use a whole egg, and I will show you guys the finished product and the macros. Meal one is my fake cauliflower oats. It's just a whole egg, 1 egg white, 6 ounces of cauliflower, and chia and flax seeds and cinnamon, 70 grams of raspberries, 16 grams of natural peanut butter, sups, and coffee, cashew milk, 120 grams, 1 packet of Truvia. That's it. It's so good. So, this is awkward. Well, this meal was 3.5 ounces of ground turkey and 80 grams of asparagus, 80 grams of zucchini, cooked with some liquid smoke, and 7 grams of coconut oil, but it's gone. So I'm just gonna insert a picture on the screen with the macros. Alright guys, next meal is just chicken, coconut oil, and veggies with liquid smoke. Like I said in my last full day of eating video, this stuff is so good. Just put a little bit in the veggies as they're cooking, or the chicken. And this is the coconut oil I use. I've noticed that virgin actually tastes more like coconut than extra virgin, which was the last jar I had and I finished. So if you prefer to not taste coconut, then go with extra virgin, but I personally like it, so there you go. And also, it is solid at room temperature, which is like 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and our apartment's like 80. So I currently have liquid coconut oil in a jar, so that's cool. All right, next meal, pre-workout. Or this meal is pre-workout. I'll put the macros on the screen. See you guys in the next clip. And one last thing before I dig in and eat this, I posted a Q&A picture on Instagram today, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, I will put my handle right here. So if you have any questions about training, nutrition, dieting, competition dieting, cardio, macros, me, my prep, anything about my life, it's a Q&A about anything you want. I just have new subscribers because my YouTube is a new channel, and also new followers on Instagram that I don't think really know anything about me. So anything you're curious about, comment on that picture and I will answer it in a YouTube video later. Okay, that's all. So I just got home from my leg workout and I'm absolutely dead, but look what came in the mail. This has made my day. Say hi to my full day of eating vlog. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try these on. Next meal, I already popped the yolk. Asparagus, zucchini, liquid smoke, spinach, butter lettuce, an egg, 3 ounces of ground beef, macros on the screen. I'm delusional, so I'm gonna eat. Bye. Last meal of the day is a sweet omelet. It's just 4 egg whites with cinnamon and 1 packet of Truvia mixed together. Cook it into an omelet, top it with peanut butter. That's literally it. And it's delicious. Good night. Hi guys, so I figured that just the full day of eating yesterday wasn't really enough footage to just put in a video. It was literally only like 2 minutes long. So today I actually went to the grocery store and I put on Snapchat to screenshot a picture if you wanted to see a low-carb grocery haul. I know I just did one of these, but a lot of people screenshotted it, so I wanted to make sure I covered everything. And I also bought some fun stuff at Pier 1 Imports because I had a gift card and I went a little ham. So first thing that I want to show you guys are these new Gymshark Flex leggings. Look at, I don't know if you can see, but I'm in love. Honest review, and I'm gonna say this in my Q&A that I posted this morning, the waistband is a little tight, so if I don't pull it all the way up to here, I do get a bit of a muffin top, but I'm willing to deal with it. They're stretchy, they're comfy. All right, so first thing, what I got at Pier 1, because it's fun, I got 2 gigantic mugs. They were like $5 each. And just keep in mind, I was using a gift card for these things from Pier 1, so I just kind of bought whatever I felt like. So gigantic mugs, because who doesn't love eating like oats or like a mug cake out of that? So they're huge. And for comparison's sake, the next thing I got was this mug. Like, look at the size difference. So I got this. It's just a smiley face and a winky face, and I just thought it was super cute. And then I got this cow udder mug from Pier 1. I don't know, man. I'm weird. I just really wanted it. And then lastly, this coffee mug. It says shh, almost, and now talk, for like when you're drinking your coffee down. I just thought it was cute. Thought it was funny. So that is it for Pier 1. I also got placemats, but those aren't exciting. Next thing I got from Giant, so our grocery store. First thing is Revlon Color Stay. This is caramel for combination and oily skin. Foundation. I am not this dark. This is for show makeup, and I'm practicing with a friend who's doing my makeup with me for my first show, and I need this because stage makeup, if you guys didn't know, is way darker than any normal makeup. So, and like your tan is gonna be really dark, and so if your face doesn't match your tan, then it just looks weird. So, okay, those are all things that are not food. So now getting into the low carb grocery haul part of this video. So the first thing, let's go with stuff I need to refrigerate first. I got 2 packs of lean ground turkey. I get 93.7 because I can't stand 99% lean ground turkey. I'm sure I'll have to use it at some point, but 4 ounces is 8 grams of fat, no carbs, and 21 grams of protein. So any meat source, protein source is gonna be no carb. So this is one of my favorite protein sources. And I just said I was gonna refrigerate them. Next up, I got liquid egg whites, just the generic brand. 1 serving is 46 grams, and that is 0 fat, 0 carb, and 5 protein. So if you ever just need protein, and if you are a vegan or not vegan, I guess, if you're a vegetarian and you can't get your protein from meat, egg whites are a really good option because it has... Why am I talking and walking away? Egg whites are a great option because it has no other macros but protein. Now I'm gonna put this in the fridge. And then the next thing I got was 2 bags of butter lettuce. So I recently switched to just buying butter lettuce because for 85 grams, normal servings of any other type of lettuce are 3 or 4 carbs per serving per 85 grams. And butter lettuce is 2 carbs and 1 protein per 85 grams. And they all have like 1 protein, but 1 carb makes a difference when you're very, very low carb. So I get butter lettuce and it tastes good. And then I got spinach because spinach is a really, really good source of vitamin C and vitamin A. And it's really important to be eating micronutrient dense foods when you're low calorie, low carb, because obviously you want your health to be as good as possible when you are dieting. So I get spinach and I'll like mix a serving of both together in a salad, which is actually what I'm about to do. But a serving of 85 grams of spinach, for example, is 3 carbs and 2 proteins. Spinach is actually a more protein-dense vegetable, and that is why it is much more filling than normal lettuce and like iceberg lettuce, things like that. Next up, I got raspberries. I just ran out. I either always buy strawberries or raspberries. It's like, oh, it's like leaking. Strawberries or raspberries, and I recently just discovered that raspberries are actually higher in fiber than strawberries are, so I think I will start buying raspberries more often just for the sake of having a higher fiber to carb ratio, which is important because again, I am very low carb on a lot of my low days, so it's important that I get enough fiber. And that is why when you're doing macro tracking, it's very important to prioritize your micronutrients. And that's why my grocery haul looks like very very simple, just whole foods, like clean eating. I am doing clean eating, but even if I wasn't and I had these macros, my grocery hauls would look basically the same. It's important to prioritize micronutrient dense foods when you're dieting and you're low calorie and you're low carb because they keep you fuller, first of all, but they also make sure that your health is optimal, or as optimal as it can be when you're so low calorie, because not eating enough food means that you're not recovering as well, so your immune system takes a little bit of a hit, and so you probably are more susceptible to illnesses if you are not getting in your vitamins and nutrients. So calories and macros are one part of the equation, but micronutrients are almost just as important. So next thing I got is a ton of asparagus. Asparagus is very low carb, is also diuretic, so it helps with bloating and water retention. Just make sure when you're eating a lot of asparagus, you are drinking enough water, staying hydrated, and your pee will probably smell weird when you eat asparagus. But I got a bunch of that because it's one of my go-to vegetables right now. Another one is zucchini, but I have plenty of that in my fridge already. Next thing, I actually have not tried these yet, but I got these mini sweet peppers. Come in this little bag, it's so cute. And 85 grams is a serving, and it is 6 carbs, 1 fiber, and 1 protein. So not the highest in fiber, but 85 grams is a lot, and if I chop these up and like saute them, I think it would make a really good addition to salads or stir fries. And it's really important to be mixing up your vegetables. So I wanted to try this. I also want to get mushrooms sometime soon, but I wasn't going to cook them in the next like day or two, and mushrooms just go old quickly. So I got these, and I'm going to try them out, let you guys know how I like them. I'm sure they're just like bell peppers. And then lastly, I got Skippy Natural Peanut Butter. If you pay very close attention to labels, Skippy Natural Peanut Butter actually has 1 less carb than Jif Natural Peanut Butter. So, Team Skippy. And I'm actually Team Crunchy, but they don't have any like natural brand peanut butters that are crunchy. I don't know why. It's so hard to make a natural crunchy peanut butter, but All of those ones were like Nature's Promise brand, and they were really expensive, and they're the ones you have to mix. So I don't know. Skippy Natural, creamy. Usually when you are low carb, it means you are high fat, which means you can fit in some of this. And the reason why I get natural is because it doesn't have any hydrogenated oils or trans fats, and the ingredients on this are literally just roasted peanuts, sugar, palm oil, salt. So very clean, if you may say. That's what I'm doing for my prep. That's my choice. You don't have to get natural peanut butter to be healthy. You can use normal peanut butter. You're not gonna die, I promise. Everything in moderation. But that is what my coach and I are doing. And so macros on one serving are 16 fat, 6 carbs, 2 fiber, and 7 protein. So I like using this on everything. Lastly, I wanted to show you guys this, even though I bought it like 2 days ago. Avocado. If you put it in a bag, it actually ripens faster, so I did that. It's in a Ziploc baggie. Avocados are very high in healthy fats, and they are actually very high in fiber. So if you look at the macros on an avocado, most of the carbs that are coming from that avocado are fiber. So if you struggle to hit your fiber and you're eating very low carb, avocados are a great option, and they taste great. So I'm waiting for this baby to ripen up. But that is it. That's my entire grocery haul. It wasn't a huge one today. Other things I like to buy are zucchini, chicken, whole eggs. I keep it pretty simple. I eat most of the same things every day, and like when I go out on a whim and try something new, usually it will become a staple. So we'll see about these. I'm really excited about them. But that's all. I'm running out of time. I need to prep all of this. All I do for food prep is I just like, with asparagus, for example, I would just chop it up and put it in a Tupperware, and then I cook each serving as I need it. And like chicken and turkey, I'll cook all at once and then just put it in a Tupperware and have it in the fridge so that it's convenient and I can just grab it and go. So I'm gonna lift back tonight, so I'm going to get ready for that. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.